el espacio del fútbol centroamericano.
Hi, Javon. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you, Javon.
All right, Javon. So we would like to, well, first of all, thank you for joining us tonight. It's very interesting the way that the youth development system works in Jamaica. As far as I understand, there is no like academies of all the clubs. It seems like there is like a high school tournament. It's very important. It's a big thing in Jamaica. I wonder if you can tell us a little bit about that.
Well, yes, the high school is a very developing thing, but mostly it helps like the players to go to college, like if they want to further their education mostly, but if not, they just go straight to the Premier League and take it from there.
So for example, you are not, there is no, for example, a Portmore Academy. You are coming first.
Yes. Like it's a mixed academy. I was like at a few clubs before I went to Portmore.
Okay, and you grew up in Spanish Town, or where are you from exactly? Kingston. All right.
In Kingston.
All right. Most of the clubs are from Kingston, right? This is the.
Yeah, most of the team are from Kingston.
Gracias, Javon, por la oportunidad. Yo quería preguntar cuál ha sido su experiencia en el fútbol de Costa Rica, lo que has estado en Santos, cómo se ha sentido en nuestras canchas y en los diferentes estadios y el nivel que hay en Costa Rica.
The type of training we do here, we do much better training here. We have more professional environment, and we play at a faster speed. And the players are technically good, but in Jamaica they are more talented.
It seems like the Jamaican, talking in generally speaking, the type of player that Jamaica produce is attack-minded, right? It's something that's is very. I mean, it's like cultural. I don't know.
It's a culture. Like most players think attacking football than defensive football. So it's coming from like the coaching staff. Most of them think like playing attacking football. So it comes from out of the Premier League, the high school level, the academy.
It's like a misconception that, for example, in Central America, a lot of people thinks like this and talks about this, that the Caribbean players are technically good, are very good skill, but they are not very tactical aware. But I am sure that this has changed a lot in the recent years. Why? Because first of all, they have brought in managers and managers with experience in English Premier League and things like that. That European managers that has come and elevate the level of the players.
Well, no, I think some of the players went back to the Caribbean, like Ricardo, Bibi Gardner, that usually played in England for many years. Like he was part of the coaching staff in Portmore, so that helped develop the players like such as me. They got my head coach was a player from MLS.
Mm-hmm.
Technically good. Trevor Thomas, he was technically good, but he's a central defender. But he helped the players, and he got one of the best trainer in the island. So it wasn't a problem for the Portmore players over the years.
Talking about Portmore a little bit, what is the derby of in Jamaica? The rivalry.
We're our derby not counted anymore because of the team that went down from St. Catherine. Normally that was in the Premier League. They went to the second division. But our rivalry would be a team like Arnett Garden, Waterhouse. We play Waterhouse 2 times in the finals back to back.
Yeah, that was a great time. Back to back championship, and also you had you were top scorer in the Caribbean Cup, right?
Yes. But I end up I also lose that top scoring because of the minutes.
Yeah. I would like to talk a little bit, and I think you mentioned it. There was this thing that maybe 10 years ago, Jamaican national team were, it seems like it were exclusively for Britain-born Jamaicans. And I maybe it's something that we think here in Latin America, but it seems like this type of management of the national team blocked the local development of the players. What do you think about that?
Well, it's not really blocking because recently the player from USL, most of the players from USL coming from Jamaica, and some of the players from Jamaica get many chances since recently, like in these few years now. Not I can't speak about
With
10 years
Whitmore.
back.
With Whitmore, I think,
Whitmore,
yeah.
we get a lot of more chance in the team, and no, but it's under pressure now, so they have to go for the best crop of players, like from England, all over, who's on the best form at the moment for the 2021 World Cup qualification.
And well, I think you were 2 or 3 years old at that moment, but how much impact had that France '98 generation on the players, the young generations?
Well, they talk about it, they still look up to the players anywhere. The high respect levels up there, and there's so many work for us to reach that level, and the players that went to the World Cup is looking forward for that. They're putting on some serious pressure for the upcoming group, and people in Jamaica love the guys that play in the 98.
Hablando de la eliminatoria, justamente, me gustaría saber la opinión de Javon sobre ese tema, ¿verdad? Ya Jamaica ha anunciado a la CONCACAF que va a estar en esa octogonal, ya tiene un puesto fijo ahí, entonces tal vez preguntarle a Javon sobre su opinión de esa clasificación de Jamaica a la octogonal de CONCACAF para el Mundial de Qatar.
It's better for Jamaica right now, like before back then, because they're in the top 6 best team in the CONCACAF, so they got an advantage now. So they have to just play each game at a time, like a winner. So we can just take it from a game at a time and see if we could qualify.
I don't know if your teammates are aware, but Jamaica were on top of Costa Rica in the FIFA ranking. I mean, you had a very, very good period.
Yes, I think in the last 2-3 years, we were playing good football, and maybe Costa Rica dropped off a little form, but I think they will pick up back soon. But so it's gonna be a more tough challenge during this World Cup qualification.
That will be interesting for you, I think, facing Costa Rica.
Yes, it will be a very good moment. I wish that moment come true.
Yeah,
I'm well prepared for that moment.
We hope to see you in playing in the Costa Rica National Stadium, and also, of course, in Jamaica. We'll be facing each other, man.
Yes, it will be a quite good moment for me to represent my country.
Javon, ¿cuál es su pensamiento sobre selecciones como Curazao y Haití, que llegan también a un nivel importante y lo hemos visto en Copa Oro, pero ¿qué papel pueden jugar estas selecciones en la próxima eliminatoria?
Football generally change. Nobody's taking the underdogs lightly again in football. So everything's changed. Players playing outside of their country, like in Europe. So they are getting back into their national teams, such as those little teams in the Caribbean or even in the CONCACAF region, which is a group of players that coming from like under 20, so they are growing, and getting better. So the time of the sports changing now. So everybody is just playing football.
And do you have any, for example, any role model, maybe internationally speaking, some player that you constantly watch videos and try to play a little bit like him? Well, it could be maybe a Jamaican as well. I mean, we have superstars. I mean, we have superstars right now. We have Leon Bailey. He's a superstar right now.
Yes, I know that, but like I like watching Van Persie and Thierry Henry, the off the ball movement, or they play like side on and Luis Suarez, those type of strikers that I like to admire.
Because I think that maybe this is my opinion, that you maybe feel comfortable playing as a lone striker, not with a 4-4-2, with a lone striker. Maybe you have more movement in the front area.
Well, playing 4-4-2 or lone strike is not a problem to me, because I can play behind the number 9. Because I've been playing that for Portmore United, and also when I'm at the national team, I will play in 4-4-2 also, play behind the striker, because I have enough energy like to play off the striker's shoulder.
Bueno, usted ha abierto un camino importante para jugadores jamaiquinos en la liga costarricense. ¿Cree usted que otros jugadores, colegas suyos que están en Jamaica actualmente pueden disputar tanto en Costa Rica como en otras ligas de Centroamérica? ¿Pueden venir a trabajar en próximos años?
I have been working at this, to be honest, for quite some time. As you guys know, I've had players in El Salvador too. But yeah, definitely Javon made a big impact in Costa Rica, even though Malik came earlier, but Malik had limited time. So yeah, Javon is...
And we also have Craig Foster, that he was
and
top
I
goal
think
scorer.
Craig hasn't exploded yet, but Javon, and I think Javon is an excellent player, can tell you that Craig Foster his numbers in Jamaica, everywhere he played, are very, very high. Like, he's always scored a lot of goals, so maybe he will also explode, hopefully, for himself. But yeah, Javon, which other players should come to Costa Rica?
Well, I can't speak for them. They have to work for that part.
Yeah. They had to do some research, but for sure there is a big pool of players with a lot of talent in Jamaica that can have the opportunity to go to MLS. Even the USL is a good league as well, and maybe Costa Rica should, and some other Central American clubs should be aiming to or searching for players in the island.
Yes, because as I said, there is a lot of talent. They have to just pull through and remain disciplined and give what it takes to be here.
All right, Javon, thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate. We wish you good luck with Santos or whatever you play this season or the next one, and the best wishes also for the qualifiers. I hope we see you playing Costa Rica, playing against Costa Rica.
Yeah, thanks, man. I hope I see you too.
Okay.
Thank you, Javon, for your time.
Okay.
Muchas gracias,
Yes,
Javon.
Thank you.
Futcast, el espacio del fútbol centroamericano.